CapMetro says the federal environmental review process is now underway for the new orange and blue light rail lines, and it comes just 2 months after voters approved a $7 billion transit plan. Included in that plan is a downtown tunnel.
This plan would certainly change the way Austin looks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So now, for the first time since voters said yes, CapMetro will meet with the community to get feedback. Candy Rodriguez talked with transit leaders about the project's next steps and when we can expect those rail lines to become a reality.
Combine the orange and blue lines and you get around 36 miles of light rail across the city. The blue line will provide a connection to ABIA through downtown, while the orange line focuses on north-south transportation. Construction remains a couple of years out, but before crews can start to dig, CapMetro has to get the green light and pass the environmental review. Those at the transit agency say that also consists of how it will culturally impact you.
People often think of the environment as a physical environment, but we also want to look at how people live, travel. It may be that there's a gathering place for a neighborhood that's very important that, we want to make sure and highlight. It could be a park, it could be a church.
And CapMetro says any major findings that could change one route could have an impact across the entire system.
There's a lot to think about. There's a lot of moving parts. So having everybody under that one umbrella of the ATP is really going to allow us to coordinate the impacts from one project to another and make sure that the others are designed accordingly, to make sure that there's no domino effect that we can't deal with up front.
Right now, there's a drilling barge on Lady Bird Lake. It's taking soil samples, one of the first steps for the Blue Line Bridge that will go over the lake. The current environmental review process could take up to 2 years to complete. Construction on the rail lines could start sometime in 2024, but it will take years to get them done. CapMetro says right now they estimate the lines will be ready sometime between 2028 to 2029. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Candy. Well, the virtual meetings will run all week. Today, there is a blue line meeting at noon. There's also an orange line meeting at 6 this evening in Spanish. CapMetro leaders say they'll meet with the public again later this spring. At that point, they'll have a draft design of the light rail lines to present.
Project Connect also features a gold line, and officials say this line will run from Austin Community College's Highland campus through downtown to the Convention Center and Republic Square. CapMetro says it'll initially be a bus route that they envision one day could become a light rail line.